Welcome. Today I will be providing an overview of the Post-Orange Coast College Outcomes Employment and Earnings Dashboard. This dashboard displays employment and earnings data for career education programs at OCC as of fall 2018. Data for exiting students from 3 academic years are displayed on this dashboard: 2013-14, 2014-15, and 2015-16. The employment and earnings data displayed on this dashboard are presented at the department level by taking the average of each program's data within that department. Data for each program comes from the taxonomy of program, or top 4 code, that the program is linked with. In most cases, when there was data available, the programs within a department all shared the data from the same top 4 code. This data and top 4 details table at the bottom here will show you which top 4 code was linked to each unique program for each academic year. Additional information on top 4 codes are also provided. The employment and earnings data that this dashboard provides can be broken down into 3 different metrics: the employment rate, the median annual earnings, and the median change in earnings. This data is based on exiting students 4 quarters after they exited OCC. The employment rate data represents the percentage of exiting students who were employed 4 quarters, or essentially 1 year, after leaving OCC. So for example, if a student left OCC in December 2014, their data would be a part of the 2013-14 academic year. However, we would determine their employment status as of December 2015. The middle graph and table, the median annual earnings, represents the median salaries for all exiting students 4 quarters, or 1 year, after they left OCC. And finally, the far right graph and table represents the percentage change in student earnings 1 year before and 1 year after leaving OCC. In other words, this graph and table displays the financial impact of attending OCC. If you hover over these graphs, you'll find the overall average calculations of all the departments listed below on the table. So, for example, if you hover over this 2013-14 data point for employment rate, you'll see the average employment rate and the average number of exiting students across all the unique departments shown on this table. You can see these numbers change as you move year to year. And this functionality also applies to the median annual earnings graph, as well as the median change in earnings. However, with regards to the median change in earnings graph, the average calculations should be used with caution, and there's a note here that explains why. The filter options available for this dashboard are here on the top right corner. You can filter by program review units, or PRUs, which are the groups of programs that have decided to analyze and review their data together as a group, or by individual departments. You can choose either one. If you choose to filter by PRU first, then the departments that are available to you in the filter are only those departments that are part of that PRU. The top header here will display which departments have been selected, and this Clear All Filters button will allow you to reset all filters that you may have selected. There's also a second page or sheet of this dashboard, which you can access by clicking on this arrow at the bottom here. The second page explains the data methodology and definitions of the dashboard, and may provide more information and context about the data. For example, if you're wondering why your program or department is not displaying any employment or earnings data, it might be because the data we obtain from Launchboard does not include exiters who may be working out of state, who may be self-employed or unemployed, and/or because the sample of exiters was less than 10. Thanks for joining me today on this quick overview of the Employment and Earnings Dashboard. If you have any questions about the data and this dashboard, or how to use dashboards in general, please contact the Office of Institutional Effectiveness via this email address here: occresearch@occ.cccd.edu. Thank you.